Okay, I didn't click on one of their things, so we're gonna hold on one second. Okay, it says we're streaming now. There's a little bit of lag, so we're just gonna wait until it pops up here. Let's see. Okay, I didn't click on one of their things, so we're gonna hold on one second. Okay, it says we're streaming now. There's a little bit of lag, so we're just gonna wait until it pops up here. Let's see. Okay, I didn't click on one of their things, so we're gonna hold on one second. Okay, it says we're streaming now. There's a little bit of lag, so we're just gonna wait until it pops up here. Let's see. Okay, I didn't click on one of their things, so we're gonna hold on one second. Okay, it says we're streaming now. There's a little bit of lag, so we're just gonna wait until. Oh my gosh, are you hearing it like in a loop? I do not. I don't know what's going on. This is like the weirdest thing. Okay, I didn't click on one of their things, so we're gonna hold on one second. Okay, it says we're streaming now. There's a little bit of lag, so we're just gonna wait until. Oh my gosh, are you hearing it like in a loop? I do not. I don't know what's going on. This is like the weirdest thing. Okay, I didn't click on one of their things, so we're gonna hold on one second. Okay, it says we're streaming now. There's a little bit of lag, so we're just gonna wait. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on with the YouTube link. Does anyone still have it pulled up on their computer? Okay. Let's see. Hold on. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on with the YouTube link. Does anyone still have it pulled up on their computer? Okay, it looks like it's working. I'm just gonna turn it off on my end so I'm not seeing it. It looks like there's like a little bit of a lag time, so hopefully it's gonna work now. Yeah, sorry everyone for that technical hiccup at the beginning. Thank you for tuning in. I'm here with some of our cast and crew from Project Playbill 2021, all because of Alex. And I have a few questions here. If anyone else has questions that they, well, I guess like I had to turn it off on my end because it was just distracting me too much. So I'm sorry about that. We have about like 8 questions here that we're gonna run through. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, first of all, this goes out to like everybody, anybody who from the cast and crew who wants to answer this is welcome. How long did it take you all to write the play? And if you want to talk about like our schedule and like how we wrote it together. Okay, and if no one volunteers, I'm just gonna go ahead and call on somebody. All right, so I see Amanda's smiling, so I'm gonna call on Amanda first.
Well, it took us about several weeks, but we only did it on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So if we did it all in one go, I'd say it would take us about a week and a half because it took us about like 2 to 3 weeks to work on the script, I think, and then we used the last week to perform it and record it.
Great, thank you. So this next question, I'm going to pick on Isaac. How did we come up with a story? Oh, I'm not hearing you. Oh, mic is broken. Oh no, okay. So I will ask Jessica then. Jessica, do you remember how we came up with the story?
We were just like brainstorming different ideas. Like one of them was like maybe like something that related to spirits, and like just like based on things we've seen before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's how we made it. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Amanda, did you have anything that you wanted to add? Thank you, Jessica.
Well, not really, other than the fact that we were just brainstorming and stuff, and then we just decided to like combine some of our ideas to make our play. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and then this one is related to that. Then how did we come up with the title? Like I'd actually forgotten until you reminded me.
I mean, I kind of brainstormed some of the ideas for the title. I just came up with some of them at like when I was about to sleep, and I just wrote them down, and then the next morning I just wrote them down into the idea box, and then they were just chosen.
Yeah. Okay, and then Jasmine and Kashish, I think you can answer this one. Do you remember like the day that we voted for titles? Do you want to talk about that at all?
Okay, so we all kind of, well, we were all like together in the teen underground, and we all just kind of voted, and majority just took, it was just the title, so
Yeah.
that's how we
Yeah,
picked
I
it
remember.
up.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I remember we like narrowed it down to a couple, but like all because of Alex definitely like across the board got the most votes and was well liked. Okay, so this is going to go out to Jessica, Amanda, and then like Isaac, I know your mic is broken, but if you want to put it in the chat, then I can share it for you. If your character had a theme song, what would it be?
For my character, for Bellamy, I feel like it would be one of like a musical song or like, yeah, usually probably a musical song. I get the feeling Bellamy likes musicals. I'm leaning towards Hamilton because, historical and stuff. She'd probably know a lot of history.
Yeah, very cool. Okay, Jessica, how about you with Clay?
I don't really know because like for Clay, she's like she just sticks to one thing. So like maybe like I don't really know like some uh like some lyrics that are like confusing lyrics like like lyrics that are based on how I can't really explain it. It's like it's like how you feel, the lyrics of how you feel being confused or something like that, maybe.
Okay. That makes sense. So lyrics about like being confused and like feeling confused. Okay, Isaac, how about for Ray? And if
Mic work.
yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, good. Good
No.
question. I have no idea.
No idea. How about, does anybody else have a thought on like what do you think Ray's theme song would be? That's okay, we can move on. Okay, how about what were some of the challenges in creating the play? And this can go out to everybody. So just think about like some of the challenges that popped up. Okay, Kashish, I see you smiling. So do you have something?
Well, when we were doing the sound effects, there were like, we had to like figure out how we would do the sound effects because there were like a lot of ways we could do them, and like flickering the lights on time and like making sure they were on at the right time was a little challenging.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Anybody else?
To add on to what Kashish was saying, I think like flickering the lights, like there were some times where like I would flicker the lights and instead of like keeping it on, it would just accidentally like turn off. So I think that was like something that we had to work through, definitely.
Yeah. And we're like the room, it was like there's just enough light that it was like hard to tell like whether it was on or off. Okay. And then, okay, this is another fun one. So what do you think your character's favorite animal is? Like I know Samantha couldn't make it today, but I feel like her character Alex's favorite animal would definitely be cats, especially Fido. But
Well, I'm pretty sure we know the spirits' favorite animals wouldn't be cats.
right.
I feel like Bellamy would like owls, just because they're usually seen as being like wise or smart and stuff.
Yeah, that's perfect. Oh, Kashish says I could totally see Clay's favorite animal being a turtle. What do you think of that, Jessica?
Yeah, probably
Turtle.
like clay or like a turtle or a frog, maybe like one of those. But yeah.
Oh, welcome, Lisa.
Thank you. The narrator was dealing with some things outside of the human realm of existence at the moment, so my most sincere apologies for being late.
That is all right. So you're just in time to answer this question. What is your character's favorite animal?
The narrator's favorite animal. I think the narrator wouldn't like anything like boring human. I think something along sides of mythical creatures like the Kraken, perhaps, or like big Leviathan, something that's like mystical and magical.
Very cool. I think that definitely fits with the narrator. Anybody else?
A moth.
A moth.
Why a moth?
They have a symbiotic relationship. The moths live in his hat.
Okay. Oh, and I think I skipped one. So what character would your character relate to? Like if there's like another fictional character out there that your character might relate to. That was like a little tougher, like it's very meta.
I think like purely personality wise, my narrator would relate a lot to Howl from Howl's Moving Castle, especially the movie version, purely like on personality basis, more of like the outer realm basis. I'm not quite sure yet. Perhaps Lucretia from the Adventure Zone a bit, like by the job standards, because Lucretia is the director and the storyteller in a way. So I think kind of like that. Maybe Jonathan Sims, the archivist from the Magnus Archives.
Very cool. Okay, anybody else? How about Jessica? Any character you think Clay would relate to?
Maybe Yamamoto from Reborn, which like he's in a mafia, but he wants to think that the mafia is like a pretend. So it's like it kind of relates to me of how I said I'm a human.
Yeah. Oh, that's very cool. That's a cool way to think about it.
I think Bellamy would relate to Tsukishima from Haikyuu, or if any of you don't watch anime, Dr. Brown from Back to the Future, because mostly because they're smart people. So.
And Isaac? How about Ray?
Good question. I don't know.
Okay, so this is the last question. What do you think your character misses most about being human, or would miss the most about being human?
The ignorance that the narrator had to so many of the events, because being the narrator, they have seen a lot of stories and have been like the observer of a lot of things. So I think like kind of, and like a lot of them can't be good. I know one of the lines mentioned how they don't want to have another dead protagonist, which means that they've lost someone before. So I think like going back to that and like not knowing anything would be really nice.
I didn't even think about that before. Good answer. Anybody else? I see Amanda is thinking. Okay, Isaac, how about you? Any ideas for Ray?
Mrs. Bar fights.
I think for Bellamy, it's the aspect of being able to talk to people and being able to disprove them or something like that. I'm not sure. Because, like, she would be able to talk to them and say, this is why you're wrong, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. Just, yeah, she seems like the type of person to just do that every other day, possibly every day if she wanted.
Yeah, I can definitely see that for both characters. I can see like Ray getting in fights and Bellamy just wanting to argue with people. Jessica, did you answer for Clay?
Clay is human. So
Yeah.
Not being told that she's dead every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
So I guess what we should phrase it then, what would Clay miss if Clay were no longer a living human?
She would miss. I don't. Her cat Pebbles.
Pebbles. Yeah, whatever happened to Pebbles? That was never answered.
Yeah, what happened to Pebbles? I'm still wondering.
When I think just Kashish and Jasmine mentioned the doctor and blood tests. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I want to thank everybody for joining in today. Does anybody have like one last thing that they want to say before we go? One last.
I know I missed a question about theme songs, and I spent too long thinking about it not to answer it.
Okay, definitely go for it.
There are two songs that I thought of. Number one, "Welcome to the Internet" by Bo Burnham from his special Inside. And two, it would be "Me, Myself, and I," like all with the slashes, by Will Wood, purely for the vibes of it. That's it.
Very cool. Thank you. Yes, I'm glad you reminded me so we could answer that question. Oh, and then Kashish says, like, everyone needs to watch out for the sequel, all because of Pebbles. That will be this.
I wasn't signed for a sequel, so I don't know about that.
You weren't signed because one of the characters is going to be telling it.
Ooh.
Wow, demoted once again.
If you're not going to do it, then someone else is going to have to, so.
I see Kashish put in like the dramatic dun, dun, dun. All right. Yeah. Thanks everybody for tuning in. This is us signing out. Once again, thank you to our talented cast and crew for Project Playbill 2021.
Woo! Bye, everybody.